è una ragazza olandese che ha corso negli ultimi anni nella Yamaha R3 Cup olandese, ma quest'anno ha dei piani un po' diversi. Adesso la invito finalmente, mi scuso per il ritardo. Il suo nome è Birgit Scheffer. La intervisterò in inglese, però tradurrò in italiano, naturalmente, quando c'è la possibilità. So, hello Birgit.
Hi.
Hello. I'm sorry for the delay, yeah, because the interview with the other rider started a bit later. So, yeah, I hope that you didn't get bored because of this longer waiting.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
So, Birgit, first of all, how are you? How is your family? And how are you spending these particular times?
Well, I think the situation here in Holland is, of course, a bit different than in Italy. So we're allowed to go outside and go for a walk and do some sports and stuff. So yeah, it's just my family's okay, and we're just spending some time in house. Everyone's almost working at home. So yeah, it's a bit strange, but you know, that's the situation.
Ok, ha detto che sì, che sta bene, che la situazione in Olanda è un po' diversa rispetto all'Italia perché si può uscire, si può tranquillamente andare a fare una passeggiata, non ci sono tutte le restrizioni che ci sono in Italia, e ha anche detto che comunque a casa stanno tutti bene, che tutti lavorano da casa. In the video, and also before you joined the live interview, I said that you were racing in Dutch Yamaha R3 Cup. But this year you have quite different plans. Can you talk about it?
Yeah, last 2 years I did the Dutch YAMAHA R3 Cup, and well, the first year was like really well for me. I learned a lot and I made like progress really fast. But second year for me was a bit more difficult. So I needed to change something for me to continue racing, and I had some other things in my personal life like finishing my bachelor degree, finishing my thesis, and also finding a job and moving out of my parents' house were things that I did want to do this year. So those things combined weren't going to happen. So that's why I decided to stop. Not racing this year. So maybe next year, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Ok, quindi lei ha detto che sì, ha corso nei 2 anni passati nella Yamaha R3 Cup olandese, il primo anno è andato bene, ha fatto gli ottimi risultati, ha fatto dei miglioramenti, l'anno scorso invece ha avuto più difficoltà. Quest'anno, siccome sono cambiate varie cose nella sua vita personale, perché comunque ha terminato, ha terminato il suo percorso di laurea all'università, ora è andata a vivere da sola, e poi adesso sta cercando lavoro, quindi sono subentrati questi fattori che l'hanno spinta a abbandonare temporaneamente il motociclismo, sperando però di tornarci presto. By the way, okay, you spent 2 years in Dutch Yamaha R3 Cup. The year before, you raced in Yamaha R125cc Cup. But what happened before you joined Yamaha? You joined motorcycle racing. You were doing another sport. So it's also very interesting. This can you say also, yeah, which sport did you practice before switching to motorcycle racing 4 years ago?
Since I was 8, I did athletics, and I did it until I was 18. But I must say that my dream was always race motorcycles. So it was even when I was little, I really wanted to do that, but my parents didn't really let me. So that's why I did athletics, and I did it quite fanatics for some times, but yeah, now I'm not doing it anymore, but yeah, I did that.
Sì, quindi lei ha avuto sempre la passione per il motociclismo fino a quando era bambina, solo che i genitori comunque non le permettevano appunto, di praticare il motociclismo. E ha dovuto aspettare comunque fino ai 18 anni, fino a quell'età ha praticato atletica. Can you say more also about your past in athletics?
Well, yeah. What can I say? When I was little, I was not that good at it, so it was a question of me being really motivated in training. So at some point, I became a bit more like better in long distance running, because was something I could really train. And but I had a lot of injuries at some point, and that's where I lost some love for the sport and started to do less, and I couldn't train more. So that's where I really lost contact with that part.
Ha detto quindi che è diventata molto brava anche nelle corse, nelle gare, nella corsa a lunga distanza, solo che poi sono subentrati degli infortuni che l'hanno ostacolata, le hanno fatto perdere la motivazione, e questo l'ha spinta un po' ad allontanarsi sempre di più dall'atletica. E poi, Jenna, I wanted to ask you, why in the end your parents allowed you to start motorcycle racing? Because you said that they didn't want, yeah, but then it changed. How did you convince them?
When I was 18, I got my driver's license for the motorcycle on the road, and I did ride motorcycle on the road for like 3 months before I got a bit bored again. And so I was looking around what kind of opportunities there were for me to start racing in the Netherlands. And you must know I was already 19 years old back then when I started racing. And I came across the YAMAHA R3 Cup, and I got together a bit of a plan to present to my parents, but from the beginning it was like really my hobby, my sport. It was my idea, so they say it's okay, and they were going with me to every race, but I had to take care of everything surrounding the racing myself. So.
Ok, quindi lei ha detto che ecco, a 18 anni ha preso la patente per guidare la moto su strada, solo che dopo 3 mesi si è stancata, voleva andare in pista, voleva provare un po' l'emozione, ecco, di correre in pista, e è entrata in contatto con l'organizzazione dei piloti della YAMAHA R3 Cup olandese, e così piano piano si è messo tutto insieme. I suoi genitori dicevano sì, sì, puoi farlo, così. Diciamo che non è mai stata sostenuta tantissimo. Has your family got a little bit more involved in your passion, yeah, in your hobby?
Yeah,
in
for
the following
sure,
years?
because like I said, they were going with me to every race. So in the beginning it was just in Holland, it was a one-day event, so it was not like that much time consuming, but when we got further, so YAMAHA R3 Cup, that meant like the bike needed more attention, and that was something my dad did, but also like traveling and staying at tracks and stuff, they were always with me. So that was, I can't say that they were not devoted, but it was like, you want to do this, so take care of everything surrounding it, except like the bike. My dad did the mechanical stuff, and my mom was just there to do things.
To do the mom.
Yeah, like making food and cleaning up my shit during the day, and so it was really a family effort for sure.
Quindi comunque, ecco, suo padre dopo ha iniziato comunque a fare da meccanico a Birgit quando è passata alla YAMAHA R3 Cup, soprattutto perché comunque i weekend sono un pochino più lunghi, c'è bisogno di più cura comunque per la moto, quindi si occupava di questo, si occupava della moto, mentre invece la madre veniva, sì, però faceva un po' la mamma, come dire, cucinava, lavava la tuta, faceva queste cose qui, ecco. And so you raced in Dutch YAMAHA R3 Cup, okay? And there are some riders who went from this trophy to the World Supersport 300. I remember, for example, Dennis Koopman who went to race in Warsaw for 300 in 2018. When you see this, that there are some riders who were racing with you and they went to World Championship, and now you, for example, you stopped. Do you feel like you have some kind of regret, even if it's just a temporary stop, hopefully? You have some kind of regret?
Well, I must say, like, racing a world championship is not for everyone, and with me starting at the age of 19, I don't think it's really like realistic for me to think that I was able to race in world championship. That's just me being realistic. I have a lot to learn still. Of course, I can race a bike, and yeah, I'm not really slow, but to compete in world championship, and it's like not only ride with them, because everyone can do that, but really compete at the front of the field. I think that's just a big step too far. But do I regret like quitting right now? Of course, I'd rather be on the bike this year and just race, but you have to be realistic, and right now I know that I'm not going to make a living out of racing, so I have to focus on other things and keep it like that's more important right now, and then we'll see what we're going to do. So.
Correre nel mondiale non è una cosa per tutti. Lei ha un approccio comunque molto realistico. Secondo lei dice che sì, comunque io non vado in moto, comunque non vado male, non vado piano, sì, però è un'altra cosa comunque competere nel campionato del mondo. Poi è un po' penalizzata forse dal fatto che ha iniziato molto tardi a correre. Rimpiange sì di non correre quest'anno, di aver dovuto smettere per queste ragioni personali che sono subentrate, però ho detto ecco sì, devo comunque farmi una vita anche fuori dalle gare. Poi adesso vediamo cosa succede. And so basically, Birgit, what are your plans also for this year? Are you going to try to be involved in racing somehow?
Well, I was actually starting with Race Kids. That's like an organization that provides mini bikes and training for kids that want to begin racing or just want to know what racing is. And I did some like coaching stuff for them in the winter just to try. And I have this background with being an athletics trainer with young kids, so I have some experience in that. And I will be doing more for them this year, I hope. But right now with the coronavirus, I don't know when that will be, because everything, of course, shut down, also in the Netherlands. And maybe when I have a job myself and settled and find a place for myself, that I will maybe buy a different bike and do track days again or something like that. But I don't know yet. We'll see. But definitely going to do a bit more with training and coaching, and I'm really excited about that, because then I can help other people who are willing to begin with motorcycle racing also. So that's quite fun for me.
Ho iniziato a collaborare per una scuola, Race Kids, una scuola per ragazzini comunque che vogliono iniziare, vogliono imparare ad andare in moto, e anche il diploma comunque per allenare l'atletica, e già ha anche un po' di esperienza anche come allenatrice per allenare i ragazzini, quindi comunque può continuare a fare questo nelle moto. Then I want to ask you, so now you're looking for a job which has to do with your degree, with the bachelor's that you got, which is, sorry?
Business administration.
Si sta cercando comunque adesso un lavoro che abbia a che fare intanto con la sua laurea, che è business administration. Adesso poi cercherà un lavoro lì, poi vedrà magari se intanto tornare nelle moto anche in prima persona come pilota. Then, to conclude the interview, Birgit, what's the best race you had as a rider so far? Hopefully so far, and then you will turn racing again. What's the best race that you had? The one you enjoyed the most for any reason that you're going to talk about?
Well, I had had one race. It was actually already the end of the season in 2018, and it was at Assen. It was just like the Open Dutch Championship race, and it was with one other rider. Actually, I had a fight with in the Supersport 300 class. I enjoyed the race a lot because it was a tough one. It was like fighting and pushing each other off track and that kind of stuff. But I learned so much from that, and I just had so much fun because we had like the same speed during the whole race. And I think overtaking in every corner, it was crazy, but it was really fun. And I had a couple of races also this year where we had like big groups, and that's where I learn also a lot because I don't have that much experience, like 4 years, but what's 4 years, you know? So like really racing in the big groups, that was like new for me this year, but it was much fun. So.
Allora, gli ho chiesto qual è la gara più bella che ha avuto comunque negli anni passati e ha fatto riferimento a una gara che ha disputato ad Assen a fine stagione nel 2018. Questo perché ha lottato per tutta la gara con un altro pilota, si sono scambiati sorpassi, sportellate, si sono anche spinti un po' fuori pista durante la gara, però si è divertita, ha imparato tanto e poi si è divertita anche in altre gare che si sono svolte l'anno scorso, dove si è trovata a lottare in dei gruppi molto grandi, e anche questo è stato molto formativo comunque per lei come esperienza, perché non correndo da tantissimi anni appunto comunque ha imparato molto. Yeah, and I hope that you enjoyed the interview, and hopefully you will return racing already in 2021, or who knows, maybe this year.
Maybe.
Okay, thank you very much, really, Birgit.
Thank you also for this talk.
Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed it. I wish you the best for the future, for your life, and hopefully, who knows, we'll meet in the paddock.
Maybe, and stay safe, everyone, with the virus and all the shit going on. So have a nice day, and maybe see you soon.
Yeah, see you soon, and stay safe, you too, in the Netherlands, and ciao, see you.
Ciao.
Thank you again, ciao.